Good morning. Myself Dr. Dushyant Pradeep, and today's lecture is Basics of Crystal Structure. Crystal structure. Crystal structure is basically a repetition of similar type of patterns. Here, these are the patterns. When they are going to be repeated periodically in all the possible direction, it is going to form a crystal structure. Now, crystal structure is actually made up of two things. One, crystal lattice, other is bases. Crystal lattice are actually the points in the space at which the atoms they are placed to form a complete crystal structure. And bases, they are the atoms. They can be a single, they can be in the group of 2, 3 or 4. So your bases can be a monoatomic, biatomic. So when these are placed at these crystal lattices, they are going to form a complete crystal structure. Now, there are different types of lattices and different types of bases. Their difference is going to form different crystal structures. Let's have some examples. These are the previous lattices, different lattices at which different bases are going to be placed. When a monoatomic base is going to be placed at these points, it is going to form a crystal structure of this type. But when a diatomic is going to be placed at these points, a different type of crystal structure is formed. And the difference, it is very much clear here. The small gaps here which are here, now they are going to be almost filled, and the packing is very fixed, very strong. Now, so different bases are going to form different types of structures. In two-dimensional geometry, crystal geometry, there are 5 types of lattices, 5 types of set of points at which we can place our bases. First is general, other one rectangular, center rectangular, square, hexagonal, and unit cell. Now, what actually is unit cell? Unit cell is the smallest entity which is when repeated in all the possible direction, it is going to form a crystal structure. Let's have an example and visuality of this. Look at this. This is your unit cell, which is going to be repeated in all the directions. Like it is going to form your crystal structure here. Yes. Now, it is a replica of a two-dimensional crystal structure. Similarly, in 3 dimension, this is a 3 dimensional unit cell. It is going to be repeated. It is going to be formed here. It is giving a replica 3 dimension, all the possible directions, and going to give you a so this is the replica of a crystal structure. These three, they are representing the different orientations of a single unit cell. Now, there are 3 different unit cells in 3 dimensional crystallographic geometry. Now, look at this first one. This is simple cubic. Here, all the bases, they are placed at the lattice points of corner of that simple cube. Now, in body center, along with the points which are at corner, there is a point which will be there at the center of the body. So it is going to be a body centered cubic. Other one along with the corner. So corner points, they are the by default points. And after that, the position of different points at different places, this is going to give you the different types of crystal structures, unit cells. And here in body center, the point is at center of the body. In face center, the point is at the center of the face. So this is a unit cell in a 3 dimensional crystallographic geometry. Here, the crystallographic axis A, B, C, they are aligned to each other by angles alpha, beta, gamma. The values of ABC and alpha, beta, gamma, this will give you the different Bravais lattices and different types of crystal systems. Look at here. This one is your crystal unit cell, and its repetition in different form, which is giving you a complete three-dimensional crystal structure. So we are having 14 Bravais lattices in three dimension. 3 for cubic crystal system. It is simple cube, base centered cube, and face centered. Similarly, for hexagonal, we are having only one. For triclinic, we are having one. For monoclinic, we are having two. Orthorhombic, we are having four. For tetragonal, we are having two. For trigonal or rhombohedral, we are having a one type of crystal system. Now, cubic, let's take how ABC and alpha, beta, gamma values is going to differentiate one system from another. In cubic, ABC, they're equal, but alpha, beta, gamma, they are having values 90. P, it is representing a primitive cell at which all the points they are only at the corners. I, it is representing a body centered. Along with the corner, the point is at the center of the body. F, this is representing face centered. Along with the corners, the point is at the center of the faces. In tetragonal, only two sides are equal and all the angles are 90. In orthorhombic, none of the side is equal but all the angles are 90. In a hexagonal, two sides are equal, two angles are 90, and third angle is 120. And in trigonal, all the three sides they are equal, but none of the angle is 90 degree. In monoclinic, none of the side is equal, two angles are 90, but third angle is not 90. So it is in compliance of this one. Alpha B, AB is not equal to C, but the angle is 120. Here angle is not 120. Here triclinic, none of the side is equal, none of the angle is 90 degree. So let's have an example of a crystal structure. It is sodium chloride crystal structure. This one, it is made up of the bases of Na positive and Cl negative. Look at this. Here, these pink balls, they are representing Cl negative, and these blue balls, they are representing Na positive ions. They are placed at different positions. Here, Na positives, they are placed at corners and at the face centered, and Cl negative, they are placed at the edge centers. These are the edge centers, and at the body center. Now, this is how your Na and Cl, they are forming bond with the mutual sharing of an electron. Here, this is a part of a complete crystal structure from here, and this one is from this one. This is a crystal of common salt, you can say NaCl. So we have got some clearance about the basics, how crystal is formed of bases and lattices, how many types of bases are there in 2 dimension and in 3 dimension. In 2 dimension there are 5 type of systems, and in 3 dimension there are 14 types of system. There is a very important basic concepts about the crystal structures. Thanks a lot. Thank for watching me on my channel Physics Classes by Dr. Dishin. Please share and subscribe to this channel and give me positive and negative feedbacks so that we can improve our experience of enjoying these physics lecture. Have a great time ahead. Thank you.